Hey, what's up? This is Paul Murphy. So in this video today, we're going to be doing a complete brand new overview of Kartra 2020. So I've been using this product now for over 12 months. I've managed to cancel out a lot of my other products and literally integrate them all into Kartra because it covers lots of things. Now, also, I'm in here like 20 times a day. This is my favorite tool. Like, you can see my face. Like, I absolutely love Kartra. And it is built by developers for users. Okay, some of the other softwares out there that you know of are built by marketers, and they just don't cut it. But they market so well, and they have lots of big, amazing events and things like that. So people get excited by the community. But actually, if you're serious about business and you want to run your business, you need a product that's going to cut the mustard, especially going forward. Now, you need something that's going to be able to do a lot of things for you, but also that's going to be easy to use. Okay, so as I say, this is built by developers for users so that you can go in, like, everything's easy to find, it's easy to use. They've got a couple of different training portals that are free, so you sign up and then you can go in. They've got weekly live Q&As. They've got an amazing Facebook group where you can go in and support. I've actually created a Facebook group for you guys as well. I'll put all the links to anything I mentioned down below in the description, by the way. So I've also got a Facebook group that you can join, which is for funnel builders, so that you can kind of go in there and kind of share your headaches and say, like, how about this? What about this? But to be honest, it's so robust, and they, as I say, like, they've got this chap called Hector, and they've got these other developers that are literally in there. They're always adding new features. Like, literally every month, something new comes out, something great comes out. And it's really affordable as well. Like, I'm going to go through the pricing options, and in fact, in a moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can get a 30-day trial instead of a 14-day trial. Kartra have actually removed the trial, but I've still got a link for you to get the trial. But not only that, on top of that, I'm actually going to give you some really cool bonuses that are even going to make this a better tool for you. And just like a little hint here, one of them is live webinars and auto webinars. Bit like WebinarJam and EverWebinar, because they're the same creators, and I've created them inside of Kartra for you. So what I'll do is I'll go through each one of these tabs and I'll talk you through the features. Now, like I say, I use every single one of these, so I'll be able to tell you what's great about them, what isn't so great. I'm going to be honest, obviously I want this to be balanced, because I want you to understand, like, what you're getting, and also the difference here is that you're going to get every single one of these features on the starter plan. If you want all of these features in any other software, the only other one I know that covers most of them but not all of them is ClickFunnels, and their plan is $297, and they even admit that most of the other features that they have now, like the autoresponder and the affiliate system and they're second rate. Like, they've actually kind of started to remove them, and they've replaced them with this thing called FunnelFlix, which is like a training, a bit like Netflix but with training, which is okay. But again, it doesn't give you like high value courses. It gives you quite basic courses in there, to my knowledge. So again, if I'm wrong about that, post down below. That's cool. I don't want to kind of rag on ClickFunnels. I think ClickFunnels is very good for what it does. But honestly, like, if you want a serious piece of kit that's actually going to be user-friendly, you're going to be able to do some amazing stuff with it and save yourself a fortune, then Kartra's the one. So let's dig in, right? So we'll start this. I'll put some timestamps in here because obviously some of you are going to be wanting to know different features. So I'll include them down below. So first of all, we're going to look at the affiliate marketing. Now, you can see here, you can run your own affiliate campaigns, okay? And you can actually have a JV system so that you can actually pay JVs to, like, some commission for recommending your products as well. So you can have like 2-tier if you want to. You can just promote at like different commissions for different products. Like, literally, you can integrate it as you want. And like I say, it's not difficult to work out. It's pretty simple, and they've got this training portal that you can work out everything as well. So, but the great thing as well is that they have a marketplace. So once you've put up your own affiliate product, you can actually put it in the marketplace, and people will pick it up and go and run with it for you. But not only that, if you want to get started in digital marketing and you want to actually literally sort of like, I don't know where to go, what a lot of people might do is go somewhere like ClickBank, and they're kind of like quite low ticket and a bit saturated, whereas there's like hundreds of products being added all the time to the marketplace in Kartra. A lot of them are high ticket as well, so you can literally go and create some YouTube videos. For instance, this is what we do. We create YouTube videos promoting products and services that we use, that we love generally. So you could actually go and could go and buy these products, and if you love them, go and promote them, and that would be a good way to get started in business. In fact, what I'll do is I will put a link to how we are able to get like Google and YouTube rankings. I'll put that in the description as well, because that training is killer, and we've actually got a system. I'll show you actually. This is one of the products that I got out of the marketplace. Now, I'm actually going to blur some of this out because it's sensitive, and I don't know if they want this shared. But as you can see, like, I've just come into this tab here, affiliate sales. You can see this is yesterday. It's come up with yesterday. We generated 8,906 for this specific product. This is literally somebody who's inside the Kartra marketplace. I've chosen their product, I've created some videos, and literally just placed them on the front page of Google and YouTube, because Google's now ranking YouTube videos in a carousel at the front. Because of that, it's like super powerful, and we're making a killing with this, so it's really good. And again, I use this product. It's amazing. I just recommend it to people. I don't do any selling. So I'll put a link to that training so you can see how we do that, because that's pretty cool. And then what you can do is you can actually come inside this marketplace and do what I do. Literally just do what I do. So the great thing is as well, obviously, you can create tracking links. So if you've got a product that you want to sell, and you've got lots of different people using different tracking links, or you create different marketing, you can create a link for every single piece of that marketing, obviously. And then you've got all your tracking inside of here. You've got all your analytics, you've got your JV broker sales, your transactions, and all your payments, all your payment settings, and how much people have earned, all inside this one portal here. Okay, now if you want to run an agency, you can supply Kartra to people inside your network, right? So say for instance you've got a website building agency, and you've got website builders inside there or something like that, and you've got lots of different people that want to build websites, but you don't want them to have to go through Kartra, and you can't go inside their account and look at what they're doing and help them and support them. What you can actually do is you can sell people Kartra as an agency. You will actually get 40% off the price, and basically because of that, what that means is that you can actually profit the 40%, or you could sell it for 40% cheaper for people in your agency, however you want to do it. And then you can actually have like an overall control over everyone inside there. So this is a good one, and obviously you can get your analytics for everyone inside your agency, and all you would need to do is when you've signed up, come in here and add your agency in there. So that's another cool feature. Now, obviously, you've got everything that you can integrate with. You can integrate with PayPal, Stripe. You can also integrate with Zapier, which Zapier basically is a tool that will allow two pieces of software to talk to each other that haven't normally spoke to each other. So, like, you can, because Zapier is kind of created for that reason, or Zapier, I don't know how you pronounce it. I say Zapier. Basically, that means that you can integrate with lots and lots and lots of software out there, because everybody's basically teaming up with Zapier now. So, and you've also got all these other ones that are already pre-configured for you. I use PayPal and Stripe and Kartra Mail, and that's pretty much it, really. That's kind of what we have. And then you've got your campaigns. So I'll come into here. Now you can actually see that I've created a bunch of these campaigns. Now I'm actually going to make some of these available for you when you go through Kartra with me. But if you come under this Done For You tab, when you actually invest in Kartra, you will actually see these ones here that all look fairly similar: lead magnet, product launch, membership, consulting, masterclass, membership, eShop, and then they've got these ones down here. They've added loads of new ones: quick launch, 4-day cash machine, which is like really cool. A lot of people just run their business with this, which is actually developed by Frank Kern. Kartra brought Frank Kern on board when they launched, and he created the training for this. So this is really cool, and I've used this and it works really well. It basically creates like a deadline funnel of 4 days. So you've got a deadline funnel inside of Kartra, and then you've got book funnel and all these, and these are all fully automated, built campaigns. All you need to do is plug in your product and service. Now these campaigns will save you hundreds of thousands in funnel builders, and on top of that, if you want to try Kartra with me, I'm going to give you this live webinar and auto webinar. Like I say, the live webinar replicates WebinarJam, which we integrate with Google Hangouts, so you still get the chat role and everything. And auto webinar, which actually imitates EverWebinar, and we use the same landing pages we've integrated all the email follow-up sequences and everything. Basically they're like $500 a year, those software, so you don't need those. So once you have Kartra, you've got those. And I'm also going to give you the booking funnel, And if you decide to take one of the annual plans, I'm actually going to throw in this one as well, the affiliate marketing campaign. And I've also got this one here, high ticket affiliate. Okay, so they are, like, I actually sell these ones for $395 in the Kartra marketplace. And also the campaigns, like I said, you can actually create your own funnels, your own systems. Like when you've created a funnel that works and you want to kind of monetize it and give it to other people to use, you can place it in the funnel marketplace up here and you can sell it. And then you can actually see, like, if I click marketplace, you'll see my funnels in here. So I haven't added any for a long time because I've been focusing on other parts of my business, but you'll see that these are my funnels here. Look, the auto webinar is 149. The booking funnel I sell for 47. The consultancy funnel is 495. I've had quite a few people buy that one. And then we've got, I think if we go down a bit further, the affiliate marketing campaign, as you say, 395. I'm actually going to give that free with your Kartra trial as an anniversary gift. I don't normally give that one away, but I'm actually going to give that one away as well. So how cool is that? So this is, I mean, obviously you've got your campaigns, you've got your done for you. This is your marketplace. This is where you can literally, and what you can do here, I'll just show you something. You can, when you come to my campaigns, you'll see that it says done for you here. Okay, now obviously when you purchase through me, you'll get some of these in here as well. Now what this means is these are sitting here waiting to be used. So when you use them, all you need to do is go to here, go to view assets and deploy. When you deploy it, I'll just pretend I'm going to deploy this. You'll give it a prefix. Now that can be a letter, it can be just something so that you can recognize it. And what that means is that's going to deploy it into your account under that prefix. So the next time you want to create another campaign, you just give it a different prefix, which means that you have unlimited access, unlimited amount of times that you can use these campaigns. As long as it's sitting here in this done for you here, you've got lifetime access to it with your Kartra account. You can just deploy it as many times as you like, just give it a different prefix. And it will deploy every single asset differently. Now, if I show you some of the, if we take one of mine here, if I just show you the assets, so you get like, with this live webinar campaign, I give you 9 pages. We create a tag so that it sends out an email sequence. So you get the email sequence. We create a list and we create a form. And this also, and like I say, this has like follow-up email sequences that has all the pages. And also not only that, but when it's deployed, what happens is if somebody registers for the webinar and they land on a certain page, they'll be forwarded to the page. If it, depending on what time they land on, say the webinar started, they'll be, you know, like they would inside WebinarJam. This is kind of the deep, like this is what we can do inside of Kartra. We can literally set up systems with deep integration so that we can kind of like do things based on behavior. And like I say, the other one here is the deadline funnel, which is the 4-day cash machine. So what you can do is you can actually put a timer on a page and you can have it so that it's tagged via when someone lands on that page, when they're subscribed to a list. So even if they're anywhere on the planet, like on a different device, they will still see the same timer. So if you're running an evergreen campaign, for instance, like for instance with this auto webinar funnel, if you're running that evergreen and then the offer goes away, it will go away. Okay, so it's not going to be like a fake scarcity thing. It will work. So this is really cool. This is a good one to watch so you can understand how to build deadline funnels inside of Kartra. Or you could just deploy this and this will work. I mean, this is amazing. I deployed this straight away with one of my first offers and then I just started seeing sales come in. So this is really cool. So the next one is the help desk. Now this is great. Now if you've got a team, or if you just want to set up a little help desk icon on your pages so that people can like literally just open a ticket with you, you can do that. Now you can see I've got a few different help desks here, but in essence, you can have it so that it goes as a support ticket, which will kind of like go to your email address. And then what will happen is you'll see that you can actually open your tickets here. So, but you'll be notified via your email, or you can have live chat. So if you're kind of like, if you have office hours, you can actually chat to them while they're there. You know, as they say something, it will literally pop up in front of you and you'll be able to say, yeah, hi, how you doing? How can I help you? And you can obviously pre-configure what you put in the chat role. Okay, you can obviously have it so that it's a telephone as well. You can obviously port it to different members of your team. So depending on where they are and what ticket they open, you can also choose lots of different types of icons. I know some of these chat icons are a little bit over the top. You can choose chat icons that are kind of like, you know, they're not really noticeable so that people will find them if they need them. which I kind of prefer. Or you can have like, obviously there are certain things that are quite technical and people are going to need support, so you can have them bold. And you can have them different for different pages. You can have them throughout your pages and all that sort of good stuff. And then this is where you pick up your tickets. So you can see here, I mean, I've obviously had tickets because I use it. So you can see I've got like somebody couldn't log in, do I accept PayPal? These are the tickets that I get. I mean, I get very few because I try and make my training as robust as possible. But as you can see, like this is what happens. And then a little, this will actually just pop up, but you'll also get an email. So obviously, yeah, with the help desks, this is, I've got a few different help desks for different products. And then obviously you've got your live chat here. You can, as I say, you can sort out canned responses. You've got your tickets here. And then you've got all your analytics here as well. You can, because they've got analytics for everything. You can, if you've used Infusionsoft or Confusionsoft as some people call it, you can get rid of that because everything, they've even got, I'll show you in a minute on pages, you've got heat maps. So you can actually see where people are going, where they're scrolling. It's amazing. So there you go. This is the help desk. You can set this up. I mean, again, I've got full training on this and they've got full training in the Kartraverse on how to set that up. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Now, calendars. Now, this is really cool. Now, they've developed this over the last 12 months. This was introduced just about 12 months ago. And what they've now done is they've made it even better. They've integrated it with Google Calendar, So that means that when somebody books in for instance, if you've used Schedule Once or Calendly, where somebody will book into your calendar online. So, for instance, if you have an appointment system or anything like that, you can cancel Schedule Once, which is like $20 to $50 a month, right? Calendly, again, you can cancel that. It's all inside of here. Okay, now I actually built one the other day and I created a form, a pre-qualification form. So because this is for a consultancy, so I wanted to ask them a few questions. You can charge for it. Now, if you're running a gym, you can actually run a gym so people can book a weekly class. So you can actually build a whole gym system so people can actually come in, book a class. Like this is all possible inside of Kartra, okay? And again, you don't need to be a designer. That's how they've built it. So this is calendars. Obviously, you can see your agenda here. And again, you can see your analytics. You can see how people are booking, what they're doing. Deep dive into that as well. And then all you need to do is go over to here to build a calendar. So you'd press this. And as you can see, you've got the consultant model, recurring class model, gym model, live event model. And again, they've added quite a lot of features to this over the last 12 months. So it used to be that people could book in any time slot, but now they're allowing it so that you can, if you want to, have them just book on the hour every hour. You can actually have a buffer between. So, if you book an hour's time slot with you or something and it goes over, obviously we don't want somebody booking straight away afterwards because you've got to cut the call off, right? So you might have a half an hour buffer, so you can put those sorts of things in. This is amazing, okay? And I do have Schedule Once, and I've kept it for a while, but I'm now switching over to this because this is better. It's integrated, it works really well, and it's now integrated with Google Calendar as well. Because initially it wasn't; it would just be email reminders, but now it's integrated with Google Calendar as well. So this is fantastic. Again, you save yourself a fortune on that. Now, also, a lot of the other softwares, in fact, I know ClickFunnels and Lead Pages Unbounce don't do this, but you can host your own videos, okay? So the plus points of this is obviously that means that you can have deep integrations. You can see how long people are watching videos, I'm just going to show you here. I don't have that many videos inside of Kartra myself, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. I still have some, but you can see I don't have as many as I used to have. I actually use Vimeo, okay, and Vimeo's super cheap. It's like $60 a year. But the good thing about this is that you can host their videos. They stream, they're good, they're really robust. They are integrated well into the pages, but they do take up some of your data, okay? And on the basic plan, you will have a certain amount of data. You get 50 gigabytes on the starter plan. Now, if you go over that 50 gigabytes, a lot of people think you have to jump up to the next plan. You don't. They'll just charge you the difference, and it's not that much. But what we've noticed is that videos will soak up some of the data. Okay, if anything, video soaks up most of them because it's streaming. So that's where you're going to be expelling some of your data. And when I actually took away a lot of my videos, my data went right down, because otherwise mostly everything else is passive, right? Because it's just watching pages, looking at pages. So there is a workaround, and I'll show you how to do that if you want to get this. And it's basically just using Vimeo Plus, which is $60 a year. And again, you get all the data inside of Vimeo Plus as well, so you can actually see deep dives. But the difference is that some videos you will want to host inside of here, because you'll want people to be tagged. If you're like running specifically like an auto webinar or something like that inside of here, and they get to a certain point, you want to get them into another sequence. If they've watched past a certain point, then you would need to host it inside of here. So there are videos that you will need to host inside of here, and that's why this is great. Okay, and also, you can just host them all. You can go for the silver plan. Silver plan gives you lots of data. I think it's 125 gigabytes, which that means you can just use all of this. But having said that, if you're starting with the starter plan, you can host videos, or you can use YouTube, which is free. Okay, it integrates with YouTube, Vimeo, and Whistia. Now, Whistia has a free plan where you can upload 3 or 4 videos for free. Vimeo has I think they have a free plan, but I use the next one up, the Plus. But YouTube is free, okay? And YouTube's obviously the best streamer on the planet. But some people don't like using YouTube videos because people can see that it's YouTube for various reasons. But again, like a lot of people just use YouTube. YouTube is your friend, actually. YouTube's a good one to use. I use YouTube a lot because it basically helps grow my channel as well. It sends data to YouTube. So I use YouTube and Vimeo generally. I don't tend to use Whistia, but I think Whistia is fantastic. So it integrates with all of them, or you can use their own one. So that's what's pretty cool about that. Now, what's great about the memberships, obviously as well, just one thing before we go past, you've got obviously your analytics on your videos. You can see what people are watching, where they're dropping off. I mean, that's what's really great about it. And you get that in YouTube as well. So they've actually an analytics section inside of YouTube if you're using YouTube. But that's what's really great about it. You can see your engagement. You can build playlists. So now on to memberships. You see, I've only actually got 2 memberships. Now, I have about 6 different courses. Now, with the starter plan, we'll have a look at how many memberships. It used to be 1 or 2. It might only be 1 now. But you can actually create 4 different memberships inside one membership, because you can have different access levels. Okay, so as long as it's kind of it doesn't even have to be along the lines of the same thing, because you could have one access level with a whole different membership, and then you can have another access level where it's actually completely different videos. In fact, I'm going to show you. So if we come inside here, obviously, before I do that, I'll just show you that you can get analytics, obviously, for your memberships. You can upload files as well. This is where you upload files, images, videos, anything like that you want to give away with any of your offers. They will host it for you for free. Okay, so you can actually do that. But I'm just going to go inside here. I'm going to show you some of my access levels, so you can see. Now, this membership here I've been running for just over 12 months. We've got 404 active members. We did have like 600-700 members, but I had to clean that up recently because we had quite a lot of people that had joined a long time ago and weren't, obviously there's going to be a certain amount of people that are not active. So we just had to clean that up. But there we go. So like you can see, this is my, you'll see that when you go through, you'll go through all of this. But this is the builder where you actually would create your membership. And I say there's loads of training on how to do this. It's really straightforward. And I'll actually log in and show you one of my memberships as well, so you can see. And I'll show you one of my calendars as well, so you can kind of get a live view of some of this stuff. So you can see here access levels. So if I go to change here, you'll see I've got level 1, standard, premium, Kartra funnel, and academy. Okay, well, premium is now academy, but I just haven't changed the titles. And this one I'm not sure I'm even using. I think this one's for something else that I was using, but I'm not using it anymore. And as you see I've got all of my different training modules here. And I've got this one, here's my academy. This one is basically my 24-hour ranking system. This is the academy. So this is the 997 course. This is the 3997 course. This is the 24-hour ranking system, including some funnels. So I actually have that one sort of dedicated twice. If you actually come down here, you'll see I've actually got some of them. This one doesn't have the funnels. This one does. It's because this is for different offers. And this one was for my super affiliates originally. And I'm not sure I'm even using this one. I can't remember if I'm using this one. because I build quite a lot of funnels, so sometimes I forget funnels that I'm using, but I'm not sure I'm even using that one, but I don't obviously mess around with it unless I know. But I can obviously check the analytics and see what people are logging in and what's being used, and I could change things. So in effect, you could, and also what you could do here, you could have module 1 here, another module 1 here for a completely different course. So even though on the base plan, I think you can do 1 or 2 memberships, technically speaking, if it's 1, you can do 4 memberships. And if it's 2, you can do 8 memberships, and you can set up your access levels for different things as well. And again, like I say, they make it really simple. Look at how beautiful this is. You just sort of go through this tab, and they'll ask you, do you want to do a progress bar? I have mine off, but I may put that back on. In fact, that was quite a recent addition. Actually, they didn't used to have that, so I may put that on. Okay, I don't have customer support in my membership, because they actually have a Facebook group, so I already have that. But you can put your help desk in there. Again, they never used to have that. So you can send a welcome message. I mean, all sorts of automations. You can have them subscribe to lists. You can have them, literally when they sign up for your membership, you can actually email them every week, letting them know what modules are unleashed. You can have them drip fed as well. Everything. Now, the other good thing to note about here is if you're using Kartra, like landing pages and funnels, webinar funnels, or video sales funnels or whatever, where you're actually taking people through a sales process to purchase your membership. In some of the other biggest softwares, when people purchase your membership, they get this kind of, I think in ClickFunnels, you get this secret link. Now, people are cottoned onto that, and they're basically just ripping off courses. So this secret link, they'll just keep a note of that, and then they'll just go and share it around with people. Okay, which means that what that means is that because of that, inside of ClickFunnels, what people are doing now is they're manually approving people. Now that's a long-winded process. People are actually purchasing the course, and then they're saying, we'll manually approve you within 24 hours. Inside of Kartra, this is all done for you. They will purchase the course, they then get access. Okay, there's no secret link or anything. People cannot access without purchasing the course. Okay, it's kind of quite a big deal when you actually start creating your own courses, your own content. That becomes a headache inside of ClickFunnels. And I'm sorry, Russell, if you're seeing this, but that is true. That secret link gets shared around, and it's not good, really. It's not good that people are kind of able to kind of rip off your content. So yeah, this makes it a lot more secure. So obviously, yeah, the people can get a free trial. So they can have a free trial of 7 days, and then you can set up a payment system. I'm going to show you that inside of products, right? So they can have a free trial of this membership, and then they can basically set up a payment system. You can set up a payment system where it's either monthly or a one-time payment. All of that inside of here. You do that. You don't do this inside the membership. This is just this is for the content. You do this inside of products. So you would actually create a product where you're giving them access to this membership for this price, for this amount of time. So you tie the two together, and then that's how that works. So that's what's pretty cool about that. Now, forms are just every single thing where you're collecting data for your product. So you'll see here, I've got like lots of these. Now, what that means is that when you basically, you'll create a page. I'm going to show you pages in a minute. You'll create a page, and then it'll be like, I need to take their name and email address and then forward them to the webinar, or forward them to the thank you page, or whatever it is, right? And that's what forms are used for. So we create forms for all of our products, pretty much, and also for booking systems, for everything. Anything where we're taking data and then forwarding them somewhere is where the forms are. So I won't show you that because it's kind of boring. But you can create long. I've created a big. I'll show you this one. Look, this is the consulting reservation. I'll show you this one so you can see. But this one, basically, I have most of my forms. I'll collect first name and email address, but you'll see that I've actually created with this booking form here, with this calendar. I've obviously created a form so that I can ask lots of different questions to pre-qualify people, and then they can book a slot, and then we approve it. So we can manually approve it based on their answers, whether they're a good fit, right? So obviously that's what we can do, but you can just collect email address, phone number, name, anything you want inside of here. So you can see these are my custom fields. I'll just show you. So this is my form, which I've actually created. But again, generally speaking, you might just be taking an email address, right? You might just be asking for an email address to forward them an email. And then obviously you can sync it with any email which is in this communications, any sequence, any email sequence. Again, it's all pretty straightforward. It might sound complicated, but I'm just kind of giving you an overview of like the features. Obviously, I don't want you to kind of think, oh my God, this looks a bit scary. It's not scary. Okay, I promise you, once you've been in here 2 or 3 days and started playing around with everything, it's really, really simple. It's one of the most user-friendly pieces of software I've used. So there we go. And again, you would just go through this kind of process and then you're done. Okay. So I'm not going to go into too much about that. You've obviously got analytics of forms. You'll see, you can see what people are doing. And now we go to pages. Now, what's really amazing about this is Kartra has built pages in blocks. And what that means is, let me just come down to one of my pages. Okay. I could just select create a page, but I want to show you one that I've already, let me edit this one and I'll show you something. Now, if you think about it, most of the internet traffic is not on desktop anymore. The highest percentage is mobile, the next highest percentage is desktop, then it's tablet, to my knowledge, okay? Obviously, if you know different, post down below. But that's what I understand, is that most of it is mobile now, right? Literally, like the biggest, highest percentage is mobile. A lot of people now have laptops, so that's kind of, I think that's second, and then it's tablet. But because of that, obviously, a lot of people will be building their pages, places like ClickFunnels or WordPress or whatever. They're building them on a desktop, but a lot of people forget to make them mobile responsive. Now, if they're not mobile responsive, which basically means if they don't come up looking amazing on mobiles, you're going to lose business. You're going to lose an awful lot of business. So what Kartra did is they decided to build pages in blocks, which means that you can literally customize these blocks and they are built mobile responsive. And you can also build your own, like if you wanted to be a web designer, you could basically create someone a page, a mock-up page, and just input their kind of logo, and you would show them and they would be blown away. It would look like you spent millions on it, right? I'm going to show you that. What we're going to do here, I'm actually going to delete all this because I don't think I'm using this, right? I'm going to delete the whole lot and I'm going to build a page in 2 seconds. Right, so I just had to skip ahead there, but basically I'm going to show you how we can build a page in like under 5 minutes that's bespoke. It's like literally I could sell this page, that no one else would have this page. And I could show this to somebody and they would think I'd spent millions on it. Right, now this is not just a page builder. Wait till I show you this, right? This is like one of the most amazing website builders or landing page builders that you will ever see, simply because it's been designed to be responsive, because we build it in blocks. It's designed to be built really fast, and it's designed to work, right? Okay, so it's designed like literally with business in mind. So anyway, let's quickly do this. So I'll talk you through these other features as well in a moment, just so you can understand. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to sections here. So what we want to do is import some sections. So the first thing we want to do is put in a navigation menu. So right at the top here, I want to choose something. I'm going to go for, let's choose that. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So we've now got a navigation menu. Actually, I don't like that one. I'm going to choose that one. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so look at that. And obviously they would just drop their logo in there and the phone number, and that's done. And now we're going to also choose a top section. So we'll go to hero section. So we might choose something for the top. Maybe we'll choose that. Maybe we're doing this as a personal trainer for a personal trainer or something like that. So, so as you can see, we'll just have a quick look at that. That looks amazing. We'll just check it on mobile. Looks amazing, tablet and desktop. So we now want another section. So we're going to go to sections here. And we're going to want some content. So we want something that's going to kind of work with that. So you can see all these different blocks though. I mean, look at this. You can literally use any of these and just customize them how you want. So let's choose something like that. Okay, so this is obviously, we're going to, and then you can obviously change all of this. You can change these icons and change the wording of everything there. So we're going to have something like that as our content. And then we're going to choose, maybe we're going to choose a testimonial. Let's go for something like that. As you can see, we've now got a testimonial in there. And let's go back to sections. Let's choose a team. So let's put a team in there maybe. And then maybe that's all we want. And then maybe we just want a footer. I mean, obviously we can change these colors because they're all going to be slightly different, but obviously we're building this in blocks. So we could choose this color and put this here. Maybe we'd put that in that one, and maybe we'd have like 2 color scheme. But I'm just showing you like how easy it is to build an amazing page. And I'm going to show you some other, we'll do a demonstration of this in a moment. So the only thing left is to put a footer in. So we're going to put in a footer. So we'll just drag one of their standard footers in here. As you can see, it's got everything in there, all built. I mean, like literally in 5 minutes, if you built that for a client and you showed that to a client and you just customize, maybe just customize the colors, which you can do inside of here. You literally go into this one here, and then you would change the background, either an image, a video, or you would change the background color. Okay, so you can actually do that there. So, I mean, there's lots of different, obviously you can do lots of different things on it. You can have certain sections pop up after an offer and things like that. But as I say, like if you were creating a website for somebody, you could create all of these pages in half an hour, send it over to them. And then what you can do is if we go to, I just want to show you this as well. So if we go to mobile, this is going to show you what it's going to look like on a mobile. I mean, look at that. These blocks have all been built with mobile in mind as well as desktop. So you don't need to worry about that. And you can show that to your clients as well if you were building it for someone else. And again, on a tablet, you'll see it's perfect. Like it's literally amazing. The opportunities are endless. Like you can literally do landing pages, anything you want. Like literally any sort of page, website build, anything you want, you can do inside of Kartra. So, yeah, I'm just going to do a preview and show you this outside of Kartra. So look at that. How cool is that, right? That's literally been built in 5 minutes, and this is ready to go out of the box. All for $99 a month. Cool, huh? So we're going to go back to dashboard. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you some of these other features so you can see. So obviously you can build your own pages. If you like this section here, you can save it and you can use it again. So it'll be added to your blocks in here. Okay, you can add your help desk. Now, I didn't really show you the help desk, but I'm going to show you the help desk. So let's do a Kartra help desk. Okay, let's say we want that one. That's going to add it in the... You can display a bubble message, so a message will actually come up. So that's now there. Okay, so that will appear in the corner. And again, on certain pages, you want that to appear. It's not that intrusive. It looks pretty good. So that's like, you can obviously include your help desk and you can decide which help desk you want to connect it to. So depending on which department you want, you can also have these features set throughout your site, right? So if you've got tracking codes and things like that, you can basically put all of these pages into like a container, and you can either call it a category or a site. You can do either or inside of Kartra. And then you can obviously now, it never used to be that you'd have to add your tracking code in individually. Now you can add them in as a bucket and it will add them to all of them. So obviously you can do that with your help desks and things like that as well. And then you can have an exit pop window if you want to. So you could have something pop up and say, wait, I mean, we'll choose one just so I can show you. So it will just say, wait, you forgot your mustard, or I don't really like that one. Let's choose another one. Let's go for, I mean, look at all these. Amazing, huh? Again, these are all designed with, you know, something like that maybe. How cool is that, right? So exclusive offer, 20% discount. Yeah, we'll take that. And then what will happen is by putting that in, let's try preview again. It might work. It might not, because we sometimes that will only work when we've saved it. There we go. So when people try and exit, that will come up. Okay, and again, we can connect that to a form, build our email list. I mean, like, if you're not getting excited by Kartra by now, then I think you're going to be disappointed when you're going to try and find something better than this, because I haven't found anything yet. But there you go. So, and you've obviously got your components in here. You can put different things in, like you want to put a countdown timer here, or you want to put a box over here, or you want to put a video in. Say, for instance, we like that, but we like this, but we want to add a video. So all we would do here, we would just actually, let's click on here so that it knows where we want to go. And then we'll go components, and we're going to say, yeah, we want a video. And this is what I mean by integrating with, I'm going to show you now. So just say we put a video in here. So you can see Kartra video, YouTube, Whistia, and Vimeo. So I've got a Vimeo video here. There we go. So we'd put that in there, press apply. So that's pretty much good to go. You can obviously choose different frames if you want. That's pretty much good to go. And then what we would do is we would just press preview. And as you can see, that video is now there. There we go. And that's it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's all drag and drop. You literally just need to drag these things into, like, they'll literally, you know, any component you want to add. So if you've got, you know, say for instance, you want a countdown or something like that, you would just literally select it, and then you would just, when that goes green, drop it in, and that'll be there. And then you can configure it. And then you can obviously change the size and everything else in here as well. So, I mean, that's pretty much everything. Inside of here, you can put in all your tracking codes, parameters, tags, SEO parameters, so you can give your page titles and everything if you want to rank these on Google. They've actually made this so that you can add a lot more data, so that you can actually use this, you know, for SEO as well. If you want to rank your websites, you've got all of that data in here as well. And then obviously you can do custom styles as well. If you want to add your custom styles in, you can do that. And again, you can actually assign this page to a site here. So what that means is that you can actually have them all in one site, and then you can actually do custom codes for all your sites. So for instance, if you've got a tracking pixel or something like that. So it's all done within Kartra. And a lot of those features I just mentioned actually have been added in the last 12 months because people have been asking for them. So, you know, like I say, this is built by developers for users. It's amazing. So we're going to go back to the dashboard. Okay, so that's pages. And if you build your pages the way we do, like that, with the blocks, you can do a blank canvas and just build it how you want. But if you build it in blocks, it's always going to be responsive, which is really cool. Okay, so that's pages. And obviously you've got all your analytics. So you can actually see engagement here will give you a heat map. It actually shows you a screenshot of the page. Some of that data is sensitive, so I'm not going to come in here, but you'll basically see, and it will show you where people are mostly going on the page. Under conversions, you can literally choose any single page. You can see how much traffic you're getting, how many, if you've basically got an opt-in on that page, for instance, you're collecting an email address, it will tell you how many goals you've achieved, it will tell you percentages. So you basically, like, this is your deep dive tracking software. You don't need any other software. It's all inside of here. Okay. Now, communications is your email list. So this is where you would take your email list. Now, I've obviously got quite a few different ones. And I have people come into my list and then come out on my lists when they've gone through the sequence. So at the moment, this one's got 154, this one's got 29, this one's got 77. And then this is where your leads and your tags are held. And this is where you will do your broadcasts, where you're broadcasting to your audiences. This is where you would create your sequences. So if somebody opts in, they may get an email every single day. They may get a sequence based on different actions. If they go to one page, they may be taken from that and put into that. All of that sort of stuff can be done inside of sequences. It's really robust. You can actually build landing pages inside of here. So like, for instance, you can get rid of all of your autoresponders because they've got a spam checker, which means that it will basically place it more in the inbox than it will in the spam filter. Kartra is known for getting you in the inbox because they have the spam checker. They won't let you send an email out, or they'll advise you not to if it's likely to go to the spam folder. So they actually have that inside of there, which means that as long as you pass the spam checker, it means it's going to the inbox, which is really, really important. A lot of people don't realise that. My spam folder is like hundreds of thousands of emails every single day. I don't see many from Kartra because Kartra has a really good delivery system. So Kartra's like one of the best autoresponders, but not only that, you can actually do a basic email template, which means, like a normal email, which actually is the one I use quite a lot because I quite like it. But you can also build like a landing page email. So you can build an email with buttons and integrations and timers. And I use those as well for some of my other campaigns. And they still go to the inbox and they look amazing, right? It's got the timer, it's got like a nice image, it's all laid out like a landing page inside someone's inbox. Absolutely amazing. In fact, I wonder if I'm going to show you one actually. I'm going to show you one of my pages that I've got. You'll see, look, this is built. I mean, look, how cool is that? It's got a timer inside of here. It's got basically some bonuses that I'm offering with Kartra. Access your free Kartra trial here. All of this sort of good stuff. I mean, this is really high converting because this generates me like lots and lots of sales every single day for my products. So how cool is that, right? So that is, that is my Kartra sequence. I mean, and literally they'll come through that and there'll be different things inside there. But you can, if you want, just have it like a basic plain email. They work really well as well because people are used to getting emails, like just plain emails. But that's, obviously you can do all these different great things inside of here. And again, this is all pretty straightforward, easy to use. At the end, you can have them unsubscribe. So I actually only have people inside my sequences while they're in it, and then I unsubscribe them, right? Because that means that I can then decide to market to people once they've only been through my sequence. So I don't annoy them, right? Which is really cool. But yeah, so, and then you've obviously got your analytics for all of your broadcasts and sequences. You can see what people are opening. If people are kind of opening the second or third email, but not the fourth one, just need to change the title, right? Generally, it might just be the title. Like the title's not grabbing their attention. Stuff like that. So you can obviously get all of your analytics inside of here, all of your leads. And this top one is for products, right? So this is where you go and create your products. So this one here, this is actually one that I don't promote very much, but this is one I managed to sell a product yesterday. And then you've got, this is my academy. This is the one that I sell like more of. You've got my 24-hour ranking system, which is the one that I generally tend to give away. And again, this is where you would set up your product. You would actually say, for this product, you have access to this membership. You have this free trial. You set up a payment gateway. So let me just choose one that I'm not really using so I can show you. So let's go to the booking calendar funnel. I don't really sell this very much. I generally tend to give this one away. So if we go into here, I'm just going to show you. Let's say, for instance, that this is not a booking calendar, but this is one of my courses, right? But just so that I can show you how you can set up your pricing. So if you wanted to set up a monthly membership or like a one-time payment or an annual membership or a free trial or anything like that, this is how you would do this. So first of all, you would just connect it to your payment gateway and obviously change what your product's called, upload your image, you do that here. So it's pretty straightforward. And you can actually have it in the Kartra marketplace, which is down here. You can actually have it for sale straight away as soon as you've done it. And then here you've got your pricing. Now you can actually, this is where it's really cool. So you could, for instance, you could have a one-time pricing. Okay, so say for instance I was selling this, I must remember to change this afterwards, for $9.97 for a course, right? But what you could do is you could enable a free trial. Okay, so you could have it 0 for 30 days, 0 for 7 days. Okay, and also you could do the same for a recurring payment. So for instance, you could do a free 7-day trial and then $99 a month. You could do that. If you wanted to do it via installments, so for instance, they pay 3 installments, you could do it that way. You could do it as recurring installments. So for instance, if you wanted it to be a membership, okay, you can have it that way. So all of these different things, they talk you through these different ones. I don't really use them because I generally have a one-time payment for most of my products. So I'm just going to make that 47 again, and we're going to take away the free trial. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you really. That's why you can do this. And when you do that, obviously when you come through here, you'll select what they actually get access to with this product. So you will select your memberships or whatever it is. So you'll see, we'll come through here. You would obviously go through all this, but I'm just showing you. So accessing your product. So what you would say here is that for this product, okay, this person is going to get access to Kartra funnel, okay, which means that when they purchase this, they are going to get access to this membership here, okay? But you could, if you wanted to choose a downloadable file, you can actually have no access page. You can literally have it selected to what you want, right? So with this, they get the funnel, but they also get the, they're also going to get the 24-hour ranking system with the funnel training. So that's how I've got that set up. And that's what you can do. Okay, and again, like I say, pretty straightforward, all of this stuff. You know, you literally just go through it step by step. They've made it really easy to use. And in this product section as well, you've got quite a lot here. So I'll show you some more. So you can obviously create all your tracking codes. You can create coupons. So if you want to offer a sale, or you might want to have something at the top of your site that says get 25% off today using this coupon. I actually created a coupon for the Black Friday deal inside of here. So you can create coupons, you can have them expire, you can have them via a number. So if you've only got 10 coupons, once they're gone, they're gone. You can do all sorts of like fun stuff with coupons inside there. You can supply sales tax for different countries, so you can actually set that up in here. So in Europe, we have VAT, so I include VAT for Europe. Okay, and that's all I do. Everywhere else, I don't charge tax. I know some countries do, but they have their own tax system. So all my accountant cares is that I charge VAT, which is 20% inside of Europe, which is what I do. And it actually knows when people make an order. It actually knows where they're from by their IP address. It works it all out. And then here we've got self-billing, so people can just see their own invoices. I actually downloaded this one here. They can see the credit card. I'm not going to highlight that because they can see the last 4 digits of the credit card they used. They can obviously show details, hide details, download their invoices, all that sort of good stuff. So they can obviously keep a hold of their accounts via that. And then you've got the affiliate section here. So it obviously shows you all the affiliate data, the payment history, the settings for the affiliates that you've got here. And also you've got the sales for affiliates and transactions. So you can literally, you can manage your affiliates, and you can manage your analytics as well for your affiliates and all your transactions. You can see all your sales. Obviously deep dive into that. So that's the entire Kartra. That obviously took about an hour or so to go through that. I'll obviously make sure I put all the timestamps. Right, so what I want to do now is I'm going to show you how you can get a 14-day free trial. And if you go for the monthly plan, I'm going to show you how you can extend that to 30 days free trial. Or if you go for the annual plan, I'm actually going to give you some extra bonuses. I've got some bonuses for you that I'm going to give away on any plan. So I'm just going to talk you through all of that, right? So basically, first of all, if you go to Kartra right now, they've taken away the free trial. So you would obviously need to come through an affiliate. But actually, my affiliate system, I'm actually going to give you this live webinar system, which is actually going to save you. I actually sell this for $197, but it actually saves you $500 a year with WebinarJam because I've built a workaround. It's got the live chat role, everything built the same as WebinarJam, but the live chat role is in Google Hangouts, so it's kind of using YouTube. But I've also got full trainings, like 5 or 6 videos to show you exactly how to do that. It's pretty straightforward. But then you basically you use that, and it's got the landing page, the countdown page, the thank you page. It's got the email follow-up sequence. It will point them to the right page, and if they land on the wrong page at the wrong time, it will forward them to the right page, and then it will show them that the webinar's over. All that sort of good stuff. So we've got that all integrated, and we've also built the same thing inside of Auto Webinar for you using the same pages from EverWebinar. And again, this will save you, if you buy these inside of Kartra, it will save you $350, but actually it will save you $1,000 a year with WebinarJam and EverWebinar. I'll also give you the booking funnel, and also I'm going to give you access to my free module course, the one I showed you earlier that I sell for $997, which is my 24-hour ranking system, which shows you how I place products, the actual sort of secret behind me placing products on the front page of Google and YouTube for free immediately for high competitive products. So it's called my 24-hour ranking system. So I'm going to give you that as well. Lifetime access, you get that as well. And that's built inside of Kartra. And so you get that. So what you do is there's a link on the page. There's a link down below. You come here, just put in a name and email address, but put in the email address that you're going to sign up for your trial with Kartra, just so that I can actually send over your bonuses. Because I'll be sending them to the same email address. So it needs to be the same email address. And then when you've done that, you'll come to this page. You just need to press here. And then you come to this page that says start your trial. Now, when you press this, it'll ask again for the email address. You just need to supply the same email address, and then you'll come to this page here. And this is where you'll get your plans, right? So this, you either get the monthly plan or you get the annual plan. Now, if you go for the monthly plan, I'm just going to refresh this page. You'll see that you'll be able to double your trial when you try to exit. So at the moment it's showing 14 days, but if you try to exit, let's just give that a minute. There we go. Okay, it's now saying double my trial. So as far as I know, it's only available on the monthly plan that you can double your trial, okay, by the look of this. Now, if you wanted to go for the annual plan, and this is the one I recommend if you can afford it, you will actually make a saving of up to $600 per year on the silver plan, or on the starter plan, $240. Now, obviously, choose the one that's right for you. But some things to note here is that you get a lot more with the silver plan. So it just depends on what you can afford. But you will actually use up 50 pages quite quickly on the starter plan. You get unlimited pages on the silver plan. And it's only going to cost you $149 per month. Now, with that, you're going to get a 14-day trial. But what I'm also going to give you, if we come back to my campaigns here, is I'm going to give you my consultancy. You can actually see I sell this for $495 and I make sales of this every week. And also I'm going to give you this affiliate marketing campaign. And there's also one that I haven't put inside the marketplace in my campaigns. I'm going to show you. Which would be, when I do, will be this one here, which is actually $495. But this one's not available for sale yet. And this is my high ticket affiliate marketing campaign, which actually has my my academy tacked on the back as an extra affiliate, because most people want traffic for their business, right? So what happens is this will convert your products and services for you, and then they'll get put into my sequence where I'll upsell my academy for you. Okay, and I'll give you that again completely for free. So you get this one, you get this affiliate marketing one, you get the consultancy one, and you also get the booking funnel. So in fact, you get every single one of my funnels. You'll get this one when it's ready to go as well. I'm still building this. So this is a VSL and booking, a call booking funnel as well. So you will get that as well. So as you can see, like and also you'll get any other funnels that I build, because bear in mind you're on the annual plan, you'll be like a premium subscriber, which means that I'm going to give you all of that. So you just need to, when you actually sign up for this, you'll get an email from me. You just need to reply, let me know which plan you've gone on, and I'll unlock, obviously just collate that and unlock those for you. So like I said, you'll get that. But regardless of which, I would put your name and email address in so that I can actually send you the bonuses. You will actually immediately, you'll get some of these bonuses sent to you for free anyway. And then I'll send you a couple of videos. I'm not going to spam you or anything. I'm just going to send you a couple of videos over the next couple of days showing you a little bit more of Kartra if you don't know about it. And then you can sign up and obviously get one of those free trials when you're ready. But obviously I would recommend doing that now because Kartra is amazing. So yeah, I really enjoyed this today. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Click the link on the screen or down below, and I'll put timestamps down below so you can obviously go through the sections that make more sense to you. And yeah, get on Kartra in 2020, guys. You won't regret it. You'll love it. Great community. You've got like 2 Facebook groups because Kartra have got one. I've got one. My one's got like over 200 members now. So yeah, and obviously great community as well inside there. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video.